You know, as Christians, we should have faith. We should believe in God. And I heard a story about this man, at Niagara Falls, he had a tightrope stretched from one side to the other. And he got on one side, he had a wheelbarrow. And he was pushing this wheelbarrow across this tightrope. And he went all the way across, and there was thousands of people watching him do it. And when he got to the other side, you know, the crowd flipped out. They was clapping and screaming. And he said, how many people believe that I can do this again? And they raised their hand. He said, okay, who'd be willing to ride the wheelbarrow? And nobody raised their hand. You see, they believed he could do it, but they weren't willing to put their faith in action. And see, as Christians, you know, we believe God, you know, Jesus raised from the dead. We believe God can heal us. We believe all this stuff, but yet our faith is weak. And we need to enhance our faith. We need to trust in God more. We need to read our Bible, and we need to pray more. That's what this drama is about, is faith. And it goes through several different things. And seeing as I forget things sometimes. Got my notes there. This drama, you know, the woman with the issue of blood, she was sick for 12 years. And Jesus is the only one that can heal her. It's all because of her faith. She wanted just to touch the hem of his garment. And you know, the valley of the dry bones, this drama covers that a whole lot. That had to do with a lot of faith. Peter walking on the water, at least he was willing to step out of the boat. Sometimes we're not willing to step out of the boat. We don't have the faith. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they wouldn't bow down to the other gods, and they got through in the fiery furnace, the three of them, but when they came out, there was 4 of them. Because they had faith. Jesus was with them. And Jesus on the cross and the resurrection, this drama goes through all that. Our faith is important. Your faith is important. We got to have faith. We got to trust, and we got to believe. I want Kayla's going to come read something for us. When she gets finished, then we're going to do the drama.
Ezekiel 37:30-14. And he said unto me, Son of man, can these bones live? And I answered, O Lord God, thou knowest. Again he said unto me, Prophesy unto these bones, and say unto them, O ye dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Thus saith the Lord God unto these bones, Behold, I will cause breath to enter into you, and ye shall live. And I will lay sinews upon you, and will bring you of flesh upon you, and cover you with skin, and put breath in you, and ye shall live. And ye shall know that I am the Lord. So I prophesied as I was commanded, and as I prophesied there was a noise, and behold, a shaking, and the bones came together, bone to his bone. And when I beheld, lo, the sinews, and the flesh came up upon them, and the skin covered them, above. There was no breath in them. Then said he unto me, Prophesy unto the wind, prophesy, Son of man, and say to the wind, Thus saith the Lord God, Come from the four winds, O breath, and breathe upon these slain, that they may live. So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived, and they stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Then he said unto me, Son of man, these bones are the whole house of Israel. Behold, they say, Our bones are dry, and our hope is lost. We are cut off for our parts. Therefore prophesy as I say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God, Behold, O my people, I will open your graves and cause you to come up out of your graves, and bring you into the land of Israel. And ye shall know that I am the Lord, when I have opened your graves, O my people, and brought you up out of your graves. And shall put my spirit in you, and you shall live, and I shall place you in your own land. Then ye shall know that I, the Lord, have spoken it, performed it, saith the Lord. The resuscitation of the nation is compared here to dry bones coming to life. At this point, the Israelites were like dry bones, nationally dead, and with no hope of restoration. Yet God promises that just like the bones came to life in Ezekiel's vision, so God says, I will bring you into the land of Israel, and shall put my spirit in you, and ye shall live.
Amen. God's Spirit took me up and set me down in the middle of an open plain strewn with bones. He led me around and among them, a lot of bones. There were bones all over the plain, dry bones, bleached by the sun. He said to me, "Son of man, can these bones live?" Watch this, I'm bringing the breath of life to you, and you'll come to life. I'll attach sinews to you, put meat on your bones, cover you with skin, and breathe life into you. You'll come alive and you'll realize that I am God. I prophesied just as I've been commanded. As I prophesied, there was a sound.